We are starting and we are live.
Oh, Lacey.
What was that? Oh, Lacey.
Well, here we are live. Yeah, we are live.
Negan's Mayo Sandwiches. Now that's a name for you. I mean, all right.
Mayo sandwiches.
Hi, Katie. Hi, James.
How's
Hi,
everyone
Tyler.
doing?
Hey, guys.
Glad to see everybody coming on here.
We are live and in color, says Craig. Yep.
We'll get our introductions out of the way and say hi to everybody.
Michael, hi. Hi, Elle. Hi, Rachel. Walking Ted 6, hi from France.
What's going on?
Mr. T. Hello, Steve and Lacey. See, that's where you got it wrong. It's actually Lacey and Steve. So,
Well, that's where you're wrong.
No. I'm not wrong.
Build a wall. So tall.
What episode have we seen until? Is asking AFTW. We have seen until 12, right?
We were up to 12.
No. That's wrong. 10. Sorry. My bad.
Well, what you're thinking.
Yeah, I'm thinking of something else. Okay, the mid-season was 8. We've watched 9 and 10. So we're 2 episodes ahead right now. Those episodes, I mean, we'll talk about that later.
Oh, yes, we're going to be talking about that.
We're going to be talking about some little Negan and Alpha situations that happened in episode 9.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That floored me.
Would we ever watch Cobra Kai? We have watched Cobra Kai season 1. It is in, our reactions somewhere. There's a playlist. You guys can go see that. We haven't reacted to season 2 yet, but we will at some point. We just haven't had the time as of yet to add that into the schedule, but we will watch it at some point. Oh, thank you.
Elle,
Hey,
what
you.
is going
Hey,
on? Where's my
you.
Whataburger?
Oh, Jesus H. Rachel, squish. Yeah, squish that bell. And all of we had kind of a watching reaction marathon last night, and in every single one of them, I said, squish that bell.
Yeah,
so.
Yep, that might be the new term now.
It might be.
We just kind of go there sometimes.
Are we ever going to watch 13 Reasons Why?
That's going to be a yes.
It's going to be a yes. We will watch that at some point. It was on our last poll with the Haunting of Hill House, Haunting of Hill House 1.
I personally want to see.
Yeah. We were definitely ready to watch it, but the Haunting of Hill House 1 on that poll, so that's why.
Also a good show.
Also a very good show.
Also a very good show. So
Yes.
if you haven't seen that, give that a try. I think you would enjoy that as well. Another show, let's kind of talk about some of the shows we're doing real quick. Just kind of break the ice here.
Negan's Mayo Sandwiches is Pickles from Twitch.
Pickles from Twitch.
He's got some amazing names all around the board, apparently. Donald Newton, thank you.
Donald, what is up, my friend?
He says, still engaged. Episode 1 of Clearwood Murders, all posted. Started posting episode 2 yesterday.
Good job, my man.
Awesome,
Good
Donald.
job. Heck yes. Donald Newton, soon to be married. He'll have a Mrs. Newton.
A Mrs. Newton.
A Mrs. Newton.
What about Dark? Have you guys heard about that? That was, I believe, on one of our test polls, but it didn't get enough votes to make it to, a final vote or whatever.
It did get votes. It did get votes, and it was something a lot of people are big fans of, and something that will definitely go up on a future poll. We try and do it through what the fans want, because we don't know. We want to watch a lot of things, and it's so hard. Like I said, we're going to talk about the shows that we're doing currently right now, and you'll see kind of why it's hard to carve out that extra time.
Because we are watching a lot of things, not just here on YouTube, but also on Patreon that, are Patreon
Oh my
exclusives.
God, we enjoy a lot.
28 days later. Thank you so much. Hi, Lacey and Julio.
Julio.
Sorry I haven't commented much on your videos. I came down with COVID and I felt like a truck hit me for the entire first 7 days, but I'm back and ready to bother you again. I'm so glad that you're back and feeling better after getting COVID. That's
so 7 days.
Bad news. I did not know that you had that. Wow.
Is that kind of the span that you go through? It's hell. It's a hell week. It's 7 days.
I'm not sure. I don't know anybody personally like that has had it.
I do now.
I do now. So,
no. I mean not just through here. That I know near here.
Oh, okay.
His name's Joe.
Okay.
Eustace. He good guy. He came down with it.
Ooh.
And he's a bigger guy, about my age. Really good guy.
Did he got it and he recovered from it and all is well? Or?
Well, like I said, I mean, I'm not gonna go. I left you a message if you need anything, or whatever.
So it's kind of you don't know.
Yeah, I don't know where he's at right now. As far as
so 28 days later, I'm glad that you're feeling better. I'm glad that you recovered from it.
I'm glad you're back.
And I'm glad you're back to bother us more in the comments because we love seeing your comments.
Yes, hell yes we do. And I love the name 28. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I have seen that movie and I liked that movie.
It's one of our
Lionel, thank you so much. Hey guys. Oh, Linnell, I'm sorry, I've been saying your name wrong this entire time. It's Linnell, right? Pretty sure it's Linnell.
What's up,
I've been saying it Lionel. That Y gets me, man. It gets me.
Well, it can definitely make you say it that way. I can see that.
But yeah, so now we'll go ahead and go into everything we're watching.
So let's start with.
We'll start with YouTube since most of you guys already know. What
I was not going to go with YouTube first.
On YouTube, obviously, Haunting of Hill House is on Mondays. I'll just go ahead and give you guys a quick schedule since some of you don't know the official schedule. Haunting of Hill House is on Mondays.
Really enjoying that show.
Really enjoying it.
And we're on episode...
We just watched episode 5, which was called The Bent Neck Lady. That will be uploaded tomorrow for you guys. Tuesdays and Fridays, The Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead.
Which we're almost caught up on now.
We are super close.
Close.
Which is going to be really, really awesome. I mean, once we're caught up with you guys and we can do things live with you... we're going to give a day for the UK and some of the ones that catch it a day later. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute because we go into kind of like the live reactions and stuff with that. So we'll talk about that in a minute. But
I'm excited.
Yes,
I'm excited.
And Craig is right. The Haunting of Hill House 105 is a two-parter. It was such an intense episode. And I didn't want to leave very much out of that one, so I did make that a two-parter for you guys tomorrow.
Yeah.
Wednesdays is the 100.
The 100.
Thursday is Vikings. And then, of course, Friday is The Walking Dead. Saturday is Better Call Saul.
By the way, Vikings, Ivar, what's up?
Yeah.
What is up?
I'm loving Ivar, by the way.
That last episode we watched last night.
Holly, thank you.
Was totally badass on Ivar.
Shout out to my granddaughter, Rye, is 2 today.
Yes.
Happy birthday,
Rye.
Rye
is 2. She's 2.
Steve. Angel, I'm so glad that you're here because I wanted to give you a shout out today too.
Yes.
Steve had just kind of informed me last night of your situation.
We had a long...
And Sunday is Chernobyl. Okay, there's our schedule. Now I'll go on. Yeah, Steve had kind of informed me yesterday about your situation because I don't really get on Facebook a whole lot. So I hadn't seen your, what you've been going through and that whole situation.
We had a long
with your
discussion
little brother
off camera as we were doing. It was kind of.
I swear, like just talking about it, like Steve just telling me about it brought tears to my eyes because I know exactly what you're going through, and it's. I don't know if you want me to talk about it right now in the live, in a live stream, so I won't go too much into it.
There was a tragic event that happened.
A tragedy happened with her little brother that's very similar to what happened with our son.
Well, not her little brother.
But it was her little brother. And so, yeah, I know what you're going through, and if you ever need to talk, I know for me, it brought me solace to talk to people who had experienced something similar to what we had experienced.
It's a very hard thing to explain to people or let them know where you're at in your mind. But I did find later on, not so much right away, but as it went along, that when people bring up the tragedy that happened to us personally, it felt like we were remembering him, and it felt like bringing this out. It clears your soul. It kind of cleans that little bit of
at a certain
scar.
point. At a certain point,
Yeah.
I would say like right after it happened, it was more like I don't want to talk about it at all. But then at a certain point, I felt like talking about it was almost like therapeutic.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like getting it out there. Like so it's not just in your head all the time. Like
now Angel is about I would
Crazy
say
Meg.
a good
Glad to see you, hun.
Oh wow, I have not seen her in a long time.
I know, it's been a while.
I do want to say something real quick. Angel is about probably an hour and a half, if not any more than that, away from us.
Not too far from
us. And we
Yeah.
just wanted to let you know if there's anything we can do or whatnot. Let us know, please. We're here anytime if you need our number to talk or whatever. We definitely have an ear. You know, we can definitely bend. Or if you need to meet us, whatever, and talk. Sometimes getting away for a moment, or being around people that understand where you're at. Hey, look, we're here. Okay, so I just want to let that be known that that's the type of people we like to be. We like to try and help. I mean,
and Angel says it's her kid's brother.
It's her, yeah.
Yeah, okay, but still, like, you're obviously
That's very cool.
your kid or your son is going to be experiencing this a lot more intensely.
He was there.
He was there. He was there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know that's very hard because I was
there. If Angel
Woo!
wanted me to explain, I would explain it. But it's definitely.
Yeah. I don't want to infringe on your privacy.
Yes.
So I'm not going to go into detail, but I mean, obviously, if you want to discuss it in the comments, that's up to you.
I've kept in close contact. I just texted her not that long ago.
I just accepted her friend request because I wanted to be able to talk to her about it. But
and look, this is what I want to say. When we started doing this was a hobby, and then we started becoming,
making friendships.
Then it became more about, wow, these people are fucking awesome, and we're starting to make friends, and now we've made lifelong friends and incredible relationships with Angel and Elle and Craig and Mom, and I mean, where does it stop? It just never stops. It's real. I don't know how to explain it, everyone. It's incredible. It's incredible friendships. Sophie,
Shanna.
James, Ryan,
Thank you
JB.
so much, Shanna. Hi, Stephen Lacey. What did you guys think of Alpha striking fear into Negan and basically making Carol have a near mental breakdown?
Read that again.
What did we think about Alpha striking fear into Negan and basically making Carol have a near mental breakdown?
Oh my God. I'll tell you what, that's what she does. She uses the psychology portion to break a person down so much, and she's a master. She is a master at that. I mean, to make Carol go down, to put her into situations like even in the cave, where Carol kind of reverted back to old Carol, like in the Ed days where she was very vulnerable.
Nikki and Steven are in the house.
We're very vulnerable. Hey, Nikki and Steve.
Hi, Nikki and Steve. Haven't seen you guys in a while. Glad you stopped by.
Yes.
And Angel,
Nikki and Steve, you should have came out to Vegas with us.
That would have been awesome.
That would have been
Nikki
amazing.
And Steve, American Mom and us. That would have been a sight for sore eyes, right?
That would have been freaking epic. That would have been epic, man.
Angel, I'll check. We'll talk after the live stream is over because I definitely want to have a conversation with you about that. Because like I said, I know what you guys are going through, so.
Yes.
Definitely.
And everyone, if you could just, give a moment and give some good thoughts and prayers to
Angel and her family
going through
a horrible tragedy.
Yes. Yeah.
Nikki and Steve said, we've been nowhere in months.
You have to go. Oh my gosh. I swear, I don't think we stopped laughing
the entire
time. We stayed up way too late, not drinking or gambling no, it was literally us
just talking,
just having a blast of a time. And yeah, it was great.
Literally laughing the entire time.
We talked about you guys, how cool it would have been to do something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe we can someday. It would be freaking awesome.
Katie, thank you so much. Hey, Steve and Lacey, it's your friendly #1 Daryl Dixon fan.
Yes.
I'm loving your live reactions on Zoom. Also, I'm loving your reactions to Upload. Also, great news. COVID free again at my work. Awesome, Katie. At least that's one less thing you'll have to worry about now.
Yep. She's been having issues too. She had her appendix and she's had some things going on, but she stayed COVID free, and that's good. That's good.
Michelle says, let's do it.
Let's do it. Is that Michelle?
It's Michelle, yeah.
Your presidential nominee for 2024.
Yep.
Is in the
American
house.
Mom for President.
She's got that nice, soothing Southern voice.
That nice, soothing Southern voice.
Not quite the alpha voice.
Michelle's gonna be yelling at me now, like, quit making fun of me. Quit making fun of my accent. I'm not making fun of you. I wish I had a Southern accent.
She tried. She did.
2024, Steve. 2024.
That's what I said.
Is that what you said?
Of course.
Oh, okay. Yeah. American Mom for President, 2024. I'm the vice president. Steve is our driver.
I'm just a driver.
Steve is our driver. Craig will be our campaign manager and in charge of logistics.
And statistics.
Of course.
That guy can't keep away from charts and graphs. He's crazy. Literally, when we were on our flight, he tracked everybody as we're flying and where we're at.
He just wanted to feel like he was a part of it.
You want to hear this? When we actually landed and our cell phones came back on,
Steve had like
touchdown Vegas.
Steve had like 5 missed text messages from Craig saying, "Oh, it looks like you guys are over blah 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 right now." It's like, okay, all right.
It was super cool.
Yeah, because you were supposed to be there. Yeah, I get that need for wanting to feel like you're there with us. And
we
that
called
sucks. That sucks that you couldn't be there with us.
We called him as we were there. We had him kind of there.
Sonny says, Steve, you can be driver, but just don't be screwdriver. LOL.
Screwdriver.
Steve drinking a screwdriver. Did you drink screwdrivers when you...
Was there?
No, just back when you used to drink more.
I drink everything, Lacey.
I didn't much care for screwdrivers. You did when we went to what was that Bobby Flay restaurant called?
That's an Amaretto
Mesa or something.
Yeah, Amaretto Stone Sour.
You drank an Amaretto Stone Sour. I was like, what?
It just sounded good.
Where did that come from? Steve's
good.
like, you know what? I'll have an Amaretto Stone Sour. I was like,
where'd that come from?
Okay. Mesa. Yeah, it was like, I keep thinking that it was like, I remember it because it was like Mesa, Arizona. So that's how I remembered the name of it. But then I lost it again. I was like, Mesa?
Well, our plan was we really wanted to go to
Gordon Ramsay's steakhouse. But we ended up not going there because our reservation was so early in the day. We ended up having lunch at like 1, and our reservation was at like 4:30.
And it's so damn hot.
And I'm like, I'm not going to be hungry enough for this.
It was so damn hot there. It was 112 degrees.
Yes.
And once you eat, I swear to God, that should be my diet plan. Send me out to Vegas for 3 months. I'll eat 1 time a day.
He'll be good.
Because I'm too damn hot.
And with all the walking and...
Yeah.
Jonathan, thank you.
Hey, Jonathan.
Hey, Steve and Lacey. I hope y'all are doing great. Also, what are y'all thoughts on Negan's storyline so far? And are you liking his storyline? Definitely liking his storyline. I'm definitely glad that he is getting that redemption and that they're doing it.
Or is he?
I think that he is.
I think we both agreed, but
we'll still have to see, obviously, because who knows. But there's no way, I feel like there's no possible way that he would do anything that would harm Judith. No way.
No,
I just don't see that. You know what I mean? So,
I mean, he's taken it pretty far.
28 days later, thank you so much. Hi, Lacey and Redacted. That's a good one. I forgot to ask, what did you think of Negan fearlessly walking into Whisperer territory in the dead of night to bait them out? That kind of lines up with our last question. He's got some balls. So, and in Negan's own words, what did he call his, like, baseball size? I can't remember what he called his giant nuts, but you know what I mean. He's got some balls to do that, and I definitely feel like he's definitely doing it to help in some way. Now, what that is going to entail, I have no idea.
Now, wait till you see the picture of the video.
Oh yeah, in our reaction for episode 9 that you guys have not seen yet, but our patrons have seen it. And that will come out on Tuesday. Just to let you guys know, Craig is the one that made the thumbnail. So if y'all have any, anything to say about the thumbnail, which is hilarious,
you straight up are busting up laughing about that.
You direct your comments towards Craig on the thumbnail, which you guys will see on Tuesday. I find it personally hilarious, and I was laughing hysterically when I saw it. And he's like, is that okay? Should we use this as the thumbnail? I'm like, you know what, Craig? All right. Let's use it. I don't care. It has to do with Negan and Alpha. I'm sure you guys remember this episode.
Squish time.
Squish time. And
it shocked me.
Ugh.
It shocked me. Yeah, it was one of the episodes where it just totally came out from nowhere, and
it's like, wait, what is happening right now?
And then you knew,
and then you know, and then you know, and then you want your eyes to
forget it, but you can't look away. But you can't look away.
Yeah, Craig, and yeah, totally naked, but with socks on. Oh, we have a little conversation about that.
About socks?
About the fact that they left their socks on. Yeah.
The other shows...
oh, yes. The other shows we were watching over on Patreon only would be... Person of Interest. Okay. Brain fart.
Meredith.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Person of Interest. I'm thinking of Patreon only shows now. The Americans, we are reacting to Person of Interest and The Americans, who are both into season 2.
Loving that.
Real Mackay, thank you so much. Hi guys, Lacey, which is more funny while you're editing? Steve getting mad or Steve getting confused?
I think she loves me confused.
I love Steve confused. Yeah, so I would say the funnier is Steve getting confused.
Is that apparent that I'm confused?
You're always confused. You're just always confused, and you don't like it when you don't get answers right away. And that kind of makes you angry just a little bit, like when you don't get your answers, you're like, God damn it.
Well, yeah.
And I love it because it's like, Steve, chill out, bro. Like, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
Can you imagine when we're caught up with everybody and we're left on a cliffhanger?
And we're left on a cliffhanger. It's gonna drive me nuts. Yeah.
I've never had the opportunity. Well, I can't say that. Game of Thrones, we did get caught up.
Yeah.
And so I guess that's a good example. But this show just has something different to it.
And we're also reacting to Upload.
Anthony.
Thanks to Anthony.
Oh, wow. Guys.
And that's a fun show. I like that show.
Go watch it.
I may actually put that on YouTube at some point because that is a fun show. I like it. And then we just restarted Bates Motel for anybody that's
yes,
interested.
bitch.
For anybody that's interested in Bates Motel, we were reacting to it. We had to take a break from it for a while, but now we're back to it. We just started season 3. So all of those are over on Patreon.
We were so excited. Once we watched all of our shows last night, we kind of binged and sat back and had a good time. And we got to Bates Motel. We left it for last.
Yep.
And I swear to God, we had just started watching shows because we were both excited about jumping into that one.
We were both excited about getting back.
Thank you, Jordan Drake.
So thank you to Jordan Drake for...
Jordan Drake.
for funding Bates Motel for us. So thank you.
That was awesome, man.
Red Lemon Cola.
Red Lemon.
Did you know they're extending season 10 to 22 episodes? We did know that they're adding 6 additional episodes. I'm super happy about that.
Yes.
Yeah, like pretty much right away when we some of our mods found out about it, they let us know like immediately. So we're happy about that.
I don't know how they're going to do that. I mean, like, just are they going to
coming out next year? They're just going to extend it, I guess, the season.
Well, I understand, but how do they fit more content? I mean, maybe they do a little
I don't know.
Getting to know character type things.
That question I don't know. Like,
I'm just curious what they're gonna pack into that.
Craig says Steve owes Lacey royalties every time he says "Yes, bitch."
Wrong.
Yeah, I need to get like a jar that says, because that's my thing, right? That's what I say, and you say you
steal
say it
a
more
lot of things.
You
that
say
I
it more than I do now.
Yes, bitch.
See. Mm-hmm.
Had to do it.
Yep. Yeah, so those are the shows that we're doing over on Patreon only. Person of Interest, The Americans, Upload, and Bates Motel. Those are once a week shows.
Oh, and Better Call Saul. Yeah,
Better Call Saul started off as a Patreon only show, but now, of course, I mean, we're about a season ahead on Better Call Saul. So whereas you guys are seeing us getting into season 2 here on YouTube, we're actually into season 3 on Patreon. So we're a little bit ahead on that one. Ridian Williams, if I said that wrong, I'm sorry. Hey, Lacey and Steve, love your work and really hope you get the chance to reply to this. What is your opinion on Jerry and where do you see his character going? Love you guys. I love Jerry.
I thought Jerry was done.
In the episode that you guys probably haven't seen yet, 9 or 10, It
was 9.
Probably. I can't remember.
Where he got stuck in the cave.
When they were trying to get out of the cave.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was 9. I could be wrong. But in that episode, I thought Jerry was done for. I thought he was going to die. He was going to be the last one left in the cave because he was like freaking Superman in there, freaking holding up the entire freaking shit on his shoulders.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I don't. Oh, I love Jerry.
He escaped.
By the skin of his teeth.
Yeah, and where do I see his character going? I'll be honest with you, at the beginning of the season, I felt like something might happen to him. I thought that was going to be the episode because I did predict something to happen to him. I'm sorry.
Well, you predicted something could happen to him, yes, but then in that particular episode, you had been saying from the start of it, somebody's going to die down there. Somebody is going to die in this cave.
Yeah.
Now, nobody, from what I understand, from what it looked like, nobody's dead yet, right?
Well,
nobody died.
Well,
but Connie and Magna are trapped in there.
One of them's dead.
And Steve is predicting that one of them is going to die.
And I think it's going to be Connie.
And I said, I don't think either one of them are going to die, but if one did, it would be Connie, because that's what would affect Daryl the most, I feel like. Because now with the whole thing with Daryl and Carol, like, Carol lying to him and being so, like, hell-bent on her revenge. Ooh, voice crack. Voice crack.
Keep going.
Yeah, that if one of them were to die, it would be Connie, but I don't think she's gonna die. I'm hoping.
I thought it was going to be Jerry. I did.
Yeah.
And I'm glad because he has a family.
Mm-hmm.
Where do I see his character going? He's such a protector of everybody. He
I
is
just love
kind,
his
he's
attitude.
loving,
Yeah,
he's a gentle giant, period, end of story.
He's a teddy bear.
And I feel like that's going to be his downfall. You know, I pray to God that he's still there when we catch up,
Right.
which I have no reason to not believe he won't be. But I don't know. I feel like people like that you put their heart on their shoulder and end up dying.
Usually, yeah. I mean, from what we've kind of seen so far in this show.
And where in the hell's Maggie?
He says this every time to me. Where in the hell is Maggie? And I'm like, that's not the question you should be asking, Steve. We already know where Maggie is. We know that she's with Georgie. But the question you should be asking is, when is she coming back? Or is she even coming back at this point? Because she's been gone for so long.
I'll say it the way I want.
And look at all the shit that's happened in the meantime.
I'll say it the way I want.
Yeah, he's been saying that a lot. I know, I agree. I totally agree with that.
All this shit's going down. All this shit. And she's out laying out, getting her tan on.
Is that what
she's
doing?
Reading books.
Is that what she's doing?
I don't know what the hell she's doing, but she needs to get back to her people.
I agree. I wholeheartedly agree that she needs to come back, but...
Every single show I watch, is this going to be the one? And I'm giving up. I'm giving up. They are not bringing her back.
That's my question, is like, is she even coming back? She
I don't
might
know.
Not even come back for all I know. I don't.
And us not knowing anything and not having any information, we have zero clue as to when and how she'll be back.
Or if she's even coming back. That's the whole thing. Like, I'm sure you guys all know.
Maybe they don't.
Or maybe don't. I don't know. But they all have more information than we do.
But you know there's rumors out there.
Because they watched it.
I mean, you just don't have a character of her magnitude
just disappear.
Go stage right, and you never hear shit.
I'm sure we'll see her again. I'm hoping.
I hope.
But yeah. Steve
Steve
has
be
the
20
same
years
t-shirt in 716. Yeah, probably he likes this shirt.
Yeah, I do.
He does like this shirt.
A lot of these you're going to see over and over because I enjoy wearing them.
Yeah.
I like a good worn-in t-shirt.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong.
We did want to talk to you guys a little bit about our live reactions to The Walking Dead. And then obviously once the new show that's going to be taking over The Walking Dead, which obviously if you guys don't know, the poll is up on the community tab for what show we're going to start watching after The Walking Dead.
And it's between two shows right now.
It's between Lost and Sons of Anarchy.
And that's been whittled down from a big list to a shorter list.
Yes.
To a list.
It's been whittled down.
2 candidates.
Like I started with a test poll with like 15 options on it. That got whittled down to 6 of the top ones voted for. Our patrons voted on the 6 and whittled it down to the 2. And now you guys get to choose out of Lost and Sons of Anarchy. Right now, Lost is winning 57% to 43% with like almost 3,000 votes. Pretty sure Lost is going to win at this point.
I don't know.
But you never know. If a bunch of you go over and decide to change that, that's obviously, you got to vote, right? You got to vote. But yeah, so we're going to give it a couple more days, and we're probably going to call the winner
on Tuesday, on the live reaction.
During our live reaction of The Walking Dead.
So this live reaction, let me tell you a little bit about it real quick. Just real quick. Every Tuesday and Thursday, we do a Zoom meeting with a bunch of people where we go in, and it's super cool. We get to see your faces. We get to talk to a lot of our friends. And if you ask anyone in these comments that's in the Zoom, if they give it is an amazing experience, because it's not just us you're talking to, it's a little bit of everybody.
Yep.
And you meet people from all over the world, and it's become a friendship and a hangout kind of sort. It's really, really fun. And I encourage, everyone to try it, because with social distancing, what better way to get to know people than through that? You can look on Facebook and you can be whatever.
It's a nice way to have like social time with people, because even though you're just on camera, and some people aren't even on camera because they don't feel comfortable with that, but it definitely feels like we're all sitting in the same room together.
It is.
You know what I mean? It's awesome.
It's a lot of fun. And in this world, I mean...
Jennifer, sorry. Thank you so much. I just don't want to...
No, go ahead.
Jennifer, I don't comment much, but I have been watching since Game of Thrones.
Yes.
Love your reactions to Game of Thrones and The Walking Dead, but mostly your kind and sweet personalities.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm the sweeter of the two. I mean, I am literally the sugar...
You're the sugar.
Yes.
Are you lying right now?
And Lacey's the carbohydrate. I'm just the sugar on top.
What does that mean? What does a carbohydrate mean? Like, I thought you were going to go with like, oh, I'm sugar and she's the spice. But no.
Whatever.
But no, you say carbohydrate. I'm the carbs here? Like,
so you're the cake.
I'm the cake. So I'm sweet.
the icing.
Oh, so you're sweeter than me.
Absolutely.
Oh, please.
The bigger heart.
Please. Whatever.
Girl, you know it's true.
Mm-hmm. Holly, you've definitely turned on your camera before.
Yes, she has.
Yeah, so as far, I just saw you guys talking about Lost in the comments. I have seen Lost when it first aired. So it's been a long time since I've seen it. I probably, like, once I get to watching, I'll remember things, obviously, as I'm watching. But I'll probably forget a lot, too. But Steve has not seen it. But so, therefore, it'll be a situation a little bit similar to Game of Thrones.
You guys like honesty, right? I hope you guys all go vote for the Sons of Anarchy.
Steve is really worried about Lost, you guys. He's so worried about Lost.
I mean, they obviously love to see me a really confused Steve, because all I've heard is, thank God Lacey's going to be directing him through it, and you know what I mean? Really?
I'll be here to help you for as much as I can. Like I said, I've heard
the show is kind of the show that's kind of been a staple to many of the shows that have come out. I totally believe that, but come on, man, is it going to be like Lost? Is that because everyone's fucking lost? It's because
you're going to be lost for parts of it, yes, but you just have to roll with it.
Oh, roll with it.
You got to lean with it.
Rock with
it. Yeah.
Okay.
Jonathan, thank you. Hey, Duo, another question. Do you guys like Negan? Who would have thought one of the baddest villains in the show would still be alive? And I do like him now.
Lacey, you've liked him since...
I didn't like him right after he killed freaking Glenn and Abe. I liked his character. Well, yeah, but...
No. I do
like him.
I still have that.
I hated him because he killed, but I've always,
on scale 1 to 10,
liked his character.
I'm still on the 2 side.
Yeah.
And 3 side of, are you genuine? Are you know what I mean?
Steve's having trust issues with, can we really trust you right now? But I feel like it's gotten past that point to where we can definitely trust him.
The whole Judah thing with him has done a lot for me.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong. But still, the Glenn and Abe thing is still a dirty reminder in the back of my head that this guy is capable of some brutal bullshit. And who's to say Angela King don't slip the rug under us again? I mean, she has done... guys,
and do a complete reversal where he like goes...
Everyone sits here and says... I mean, and you guys are caught up, so you know where you're at. But let me tell you something. Since watching this, Angela King... is not one to sit there and go with your flow.
I agree with that.
She will rip the frickin' rug from under your feet and not think twice about it. She will shock and awe you. And that's what I like about Angela King.
I definitely just snorted a little bit.
Yes, you did. And maybe the best writer ever. She should be, her work is second to none.
She definitely threw me through a loop when with the whole Dante.
Yeah, and you're supposedly some kind of bloodhound. Yeah, that whole
Apparently.
Dante thing. That whole
that
Dante
threw me.
thing.
That threw me like I had no idea that was coming.
What the shit was that? I was
So-
getting ready, dude. Listen to me. I was literally getting ready to praise this guy. Like, this guy is a godsend. This guy, what a friend.
Yeah,
what
Steve's
a
like,
good
I
guy.
am really starting to like this Dante guy.
If you watch my
like,
reaction, I'm telling you, in my mind, I'm going there.
Yeah,
And then,
immediately the rug is pulled out from under you, and
I was like, what in the...
You didn't catch it right away.
No,
I remember I'm sitting there like, oh my God, and you're like, what? And I'm
what am
like,
I missing? What?
Yeah, and I'm like, Dante, it's him. He was the one that was holding his eyes open, and you're like, wait, what? I'm like, Dante's a whisperer. You're like, what? Yeah, that was great.
Yeah. But am I right or wrong, everybody? Is Angela King not... I mean, like I said, you may think one thing, but who's to say Negan doesn't go...
I mean, I get your point. I mean,
he's a dude who had freaking
I think that would
walkers
just that
pinned
would
up
be
against
like
the fence.
that would be like what Game of Thrones did to Jaime's character. Like, they worked all this time towards his redemption just to not for nothing. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that would be like that.
Lacey, I'm just saying. It
Elle,
could.
thank you so much. Just hear me out.
Just hear me out.
LOL. I vote Steve watch Sons of Anarchy and Lacey watch Lost, who is with me. Oh, so therefore we would watch both of them, right?
Yes.
I see.
I think that's a great idea, Elle. I personally think that's the best idea.
That we watch both?
Yeah. Double header. Just give the people what they damn well want, because I want it.
Well, you have to think, like, once we catch up with Upload, which is only in a few weeks, we're going to be starting Fear the Walking Dead. So, like...
Look, man, I love this shit.
Patreon.
Look, I just...
Eventually,
I go to work so I can come here and watch shows. I need to learn how to edit, apparently.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you were to be able to edit too, because I'm sure that I'm going to be getting help with editing with Lost, with Michelle probably.
And we love her. She is, guys, you got to go there. Instant friendship. Right from the get-go.
Yep.
You know how you meet somebody,
and it's like you have known each other forever. It's like there's no awkwardness. There's no, like, what do we talk about? What do we say? We didn't have that at all with Michelle.
No.
Like, we immediately clicked.
No.
You know what I mean?
She is just, you know what? If you go to her videos and watch her, she's the same damn person when you meet her in person as she was. I mean, this is us, man. I mean, what you're seeing is what
I think Michelle can attest to that. This is just us, man. We just...
And she's just who she is. There is no... I mean, how do I explain it? It was awesome.
It's yeah, like, I think the point is that we are ourselves, just how you guys see us here. This is us. That's how Michelle is. That's how probably a lot of people are, but I'm sure there's some people out there who aren't like that.
Michelle and me have that. I mean, she was so comfortable, she already started picking on me from get-go, so it was great. It was like,
what else can you do than pick on Steve? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. And she said, I love you guys too. I can't remember where that was. Oh, love you both.
Yes.
And we love you, Michelle. You're awesome.
Yes.
Friend for life.
Yes.
Friend for life.
And we're also going to be doing things with her, too. We talked about that. We'll be doing that as well.
We're going to be getting together with Michelle at least once a year.
Yeah.
Doing something just because just such a great friend, such a great person.
Yep.
And we definitely want to get to the point where we could do things like that with more of you guys, like do meet and greets, like do stuff like that, because we just love all of you guys so much. So awesome.
And you know, like I said, this is my biggest thing. People, hear me out. Now hear me out. you only have one time around on this world, one time. Okay, so you need to enjoy it as much as you can. I'm not saying reckless. I'm not saying, but enjoy what we're given here. It's a beautiful place. Put a little aside. Get that plane ticket. Go somewhere. Just explore, meet people. I mean, this was a great. Just do it. I mean, this world is so damn harsh, and we can let it take it down. Let it suck us in, or we can break free and kind of go explore, enjoy this life. That's my biggest thing.
Yes.
And it doesn't have to cost an arm and a leg. It surely didn't. I bought tickets for under. I mean.
Oh, except MGM overcharging me.
Yeah,
and I had to call them and say, "What the fuck is happening
but the plane tickets were super.
I had to be Karen for a second.
Yeah, she went Karen.
Just for a minute.
Something on that later. Anyway. But the tickets were I believe $24 or $40 a person or whatever. You can't fly, to Vegas or whatever from Illinois.
Yes, Craig, and double booking our room. Yes.
Yeah, and just look it up, experiment around, go enjoy yourself with your family. Go visit somebody, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do some of that as we can.
And based on where COVID is, and obviously we don't want to do anything reckless.
No, just enjoy life, people, and I fully support that.
Full Karen. Actually, I'm one of the nicest Karens in the world. I was, because I did call, and because they definitely had overcharged my card for our room, literally our room was not even half of what they charged on my card, and I'm like, whoa so I call them up and I'm like, what is all this charge happening on my card? And they explained it, and I was like, oh, okay, so I'm gonna get it back. And they're like, yeah, you're gonna get it back. And I'm like, oh, okay, thank you.
When?
So that's no, that would be you, because Steve can turn into a much worse Karen than me. I'm like, okay, it'll be back on in a few days. Okay, thank you. That's all I needed. Bye.
But other than that, everything was exceptional.
And they double booked our room, which literally we're all standing in our room, and I just randomly see a dog walk into our room.
Michelle,
and I'm like,
me, Lacey, and Jenna are all kicked back, relaxed. We're getting ready to walk out.
And I'm like, there's a dog. And I didn't see a person attached to this dog at any point, not right away. And then I'm like, why is there what? I'm just confused.
It was Frank from
Men
in Black.
And then a guy walks in with the dog on the leash, and I'm like, we're all just staring at each other. No words said. We're all just kind of staring at each other for a minute, and looking back and forth between I'm looking at Michelle, looking at Steve, what is happening here? And he's like, okay, this is awkward. We figured they double booked our room, but it was fine.
Vegas is a cool place where where everybody can kind of go there kind of cheap. If y'all pitch in or whatever, get a room. It's a great time. Everyone was social distancing really well. There was plenty of masks, plenty of gloves if you wanted to go there.
Plenty of hand sanitizer.
Condoms
everywhere.
falling from the roof. No, I'm kidding. Not that. But anyway, everyone was doing really well, keeping their distance and doing really good. So it worked out really well.
Real Mackay, thank you. If you noticed, Sadiq only got flashbacks and PTSD when he was around Dante. Most fans caught on that he was a whisperer around episode 4 or 5.
Really? Why didn't you catch on?
I don't think that he only got flashbacks around Dante. I think most of the time he did. If I remember, there were at least a couple times where he wasn't around Dante, that he was getting his PTSD and he was by himself. But then there's other, most of the time he was around Dante. I just did not put that together in my head. Normally I do put that shit together in my head when it comes to situations like that.
You do.
But I didn't.
No, you really do.
I honestly didn't in this particular instance, and I'm a little bit disappointed in myself that I didn't, but that made the experience of it that much more like awesome because it did catch me so off guard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, usually you catch on to stuff like that.
I usually do.
You really do. But I don't know how other people caught on to it so quick. But there is those that are...
Now, when I first met Dante, I was weary of him. Like,
of course,
I was
too.
super
Like,
weary
who's
of
this
for like
jackwagon?
a couple, yeah, and because he was so cocky, and so like just some of the things he said was kind of weird.
Somebody you'd want to punch in the face.
But then I was like, well, that's just his personality, maybe. But then he started like what I felt he was opening up, talking about how he was in like.
Well, he was doing good for Sadiq.
That he had PTSD too.
My question is, Lacey, do you think he really hear me out? Now, hear me out. Do you think he actually was kind of caring for Sadiq and starting to have emotions?
I think that he did like Sadiq.
Or was this all just a big...
I don't think he wanted to kill Sadiq, but he felt like he was left with no choice in that particular instance. He did like Sadiq. He didn't want to kill him.
Okay.
But because of what happened, he felt like he probably had to because Sadiq found out he remembered who he was.
My biggest question is he got to live amongst everybody, see how they lived, seeing the love and the care and the genuine people behind the walls, right? And how he did not, like others that didn't have as much experience with the people behind the walls. Shit. How come I draw blanks right now when I'm... But anyway, other people... Whispers that have been behind the wall or had very little communication started to develop like, okay, these people aren't like what Alpha says.
Like Gamma,
okay, and her daughter
and Lydia. Yeah,
Lydia, that's what I was going for, and I just slipped my damn mind her name.
Oh, Lydia.
And I should never.
Josh D, thank you so much.
But he got to actually experience people in a deeper meaning.
Like, why didn't he just... Yeah, why didn't he get where Gamma got or where Lydia got?
Yeah.
He was... I don't know.
Is that a good point?
It's a very good point.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Josh says, hey guys, love your channel. If you guys could choose 3 characters to have more involvement in the fight against the Whisperers, who would it be? Well, obviously Maggie, first and foremost, since she's like... Who knows?
Okay. The question was
doing.
If we could choose 3
to have more involvement in the fight against
like
the Whisperers.
That are currently in the show right now.
Yeah.
Well, my first pick is I really like how Judith is a badass and shot frickin'
Beta. Oh, that was amazing.
Yeah, I was like, you go like.
Well, that was in. You guys haven't seen that reaction.
It's
yet.
coming though.
It's coming for this week. You'll see it, but
yeah, it's definitely worth the watch. It's good.
When
it's good.
Judith shot Beta, I think Steve just about shit his pants. He was like, "Yes, Judith."
I'd like to see her more involved, even though she's little. She's a tough ass.
She ain't scared of shit,
no.
Man. She's like
she
looking up at Beta, like I ain't fucking scared.
Yes.
of you.
Yeah, she's like the kid, no fear. It's just no fear, Judith.
No fear, Judith.
No fear, fucking Judith.
I'd like to see Judith more involved without her being put in any sort of danger, of course, but more because she's smart too. Like she's got her head on straight. She asks the questions.
Yes. She does the training. She does. I mean, she is built.
And just the fact that she went and talked to Gamma, like when Mary was in the cell, and she was just like she kind of did with Negan when Negan was in the cell. Like she wants to get to know people at a much more deeper level than maybe, like Rosita. When she first met Mary, she's like,
Judith is not spoiled by the old world and what it was. Okay?
Yeah.
She's a direct product of what this world has to offer.
But she still has her head on in a kind way where she wants to give people chances and where she sees people for who they truly are rather than maybe the facade that they're trying to, you know what I mean? Like,
I love her character.
She's so smart. She's so smart.
That's one.
Yeah.
One of them that just died, I wanted to see more of.
Sadiq.
Well, Sadiq was definitely one I want to see, but no, the
One
girl when we did the shout or got the shout out from that she was with Negan's group.
Laura. I was so sad. I knew immediately when she was one-on-one with Negan, or not Negan, Beta. My bad. When she was one-on-one with Beta, I knew immediately she was gonna die. I was like, "There's no she's dead. She's dead."
I was digging her, and I thought maybe there was gonna come something kind of special for her. But she's dead.
She's dead.
So that was number 2. But I had to bring that up. Because she was a character I
really liked her character, and like just the progression of her character from being a savior to now being like full on Alexandrian. You know what I mean?
Now a character that's really coming up my list. I mean, I'm talking
for me.
No. Okay, for you.
Okay.
We'll get to yours.
Okay.
Aaron.
Oh, Aaron, yeah.
Aaron has absolutely really climbed my list.
Okay. I can see that.
I love his character. I'm really, I don't know. He's really climbing.
I could see,
quick.
For my choices, I would say Maggie is one. I want her to have more involvement, because right now she has 0 involvement. I want her to have more involvement, Judith to have more involvement, and I don't think Connie is one that I'd want more involvement. I think I was just saying her because I really like her character, and I'm really, really loving her character. But more involvement, I don't know.
Hey, Jay.
I don't know.
Will you give me a Coke?
Taker's Girl, thank you so much.
Please.
Do you feel like Carl's sacrifice for Sadiq was wasted because of his death?
No.
I was so disappointed by his death, mostly because I felt it made Carl's death pointless.
I felt that way at first.
He felt that way. Yeah, you did. And I will tell you why I don't feel that way.
And I think you changed me on that. Go ahead.
First and foremost, Sadiq, like, the whole thing was like, Sadiq was Carl's legacy, and like, you know, like he was living on because like a lot of it was legacy, right? I don't see that, because I feel like Sadiq was around for 8 years after Carl died, saved lives, you know, taught Enid how to do this, which saved Aaron's life. And the main thing here is Coco. Coco is now his legacy, and Coco is now, like, he didn't accomplish nothing during that whole time, right? It didn't make Carl's death pointless to me, because he was around for 8 years, he had a baby, like, Coco now lives on in place of Sadiq, in my opinion. So, if anybody wants to say that that's pointless, no, because we have Coco now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
that's very well put, and I think you explained that really well.
Which also gave Rosita deeper meaning to her life. You know, like, it's not pointless. Look at all the stuff that's come from it.
And what a
Coco,
badass
Rosita.
fight.
That badass fight between Rosita and Beta. Like, I'm sorry, like, she was holding her damn own with Beta.
Oh, damn right she
was.
With
Beta.
Yes,
because she
was.
Feels like she has a reason to live now because of Coco. Like, it's all just full circle.
There's another one climbing
Yep.
Rosita was kind of always in the, you know, not in the time, but her character has really developed deeper meaning for me. Like, because of Coco, because of Sadiq, because it is really becoming, like, I love her character.
I love her.
Like, if
she's
something
a
happened
boss
to her,
bitch.
I'm pissed.
She is a
I'm
boss
pissed now.
bitch.
I probably could have seen her going out
before,
earlier.
but now if she died, I'd be pissed, because, yeah, like, she's coming into her own. She's growing so much, and, like, she has a baby now. She has Coco, who, again, in my opinion, Sadiq lives on through Coco, you know?
Yes, bitch.
Holly, thank you. Judith's fearlessness and strength is the living Rishon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. I love Judith.
Oh,
I love
yeah.
her so much.
Yeah, Judith is. I want to see more of her. I need more Judith.
I need
time.
more Judith
I do.
in my life.
I really do.
Yes.
Angela can't. She needs to.
There's moments,
Yeah.
like there's whole episodes sometimes where we don't see Judith, and I'm angry at those episodes because I want to see her like every minute of every day. And there's Zach.
Zach.
Josh D, thank you so much. For me, to my previous question, it's Rosita. When she took on Dante and knocked him out in the mid-season finale, it made me realize the warrior she was in the Savior War. Yeah, she's totally a warrior. She kicked Dante's ass. She held her own with Beta. Like, I would want Hot Pants by my side in a situation.
Shit, yeah.
100%. I'd want Rosita there.
Absolutely, because she's been a warrior all the way through.
Oh, 100%. But now, because she had Coco, she feels like her will to live is like before, when she even said to, I can't remember if she was talking to Gabe. I think she was talking to Gabe, where she said before it was like she had the mentality where if it's my time, it's my time. Like if I die, I die. She had that sort of mentality. Now she has a reason to live.
Yeah.
So she's even more boss bitch now.
I mean, this is the only lady that has 3 guys just clamoring.
Eugene is like 1 down. one more to go. Oh, Eugene.
Did we miss something? I thought we missed
I don't
something.
think we did. I scrolled back up. If I'm missing anybody's super chats, I'm so sorry.
Please,
I don't think I did. I don't think I missed any, but let me know if I did.
But yes, this show has become, like I said, such an addiction for me. It's really hard to explain. It's very hard to explain the addiction level this show has. And I know most of you can identify with me that you're just as addicted. Like, I can't get enough. Like Tuesday. Right now, I'm aiming for Tuesday. I will be ready for that Zoom show. We're doing a double show.
So on Tuesday, we are going to be doing our live reactions are always on Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. This coming Tuesday, we're actually doing a double upload or 2 live reactions. The Walking Dead episode 11 and episode 12.
Yes.
So back to back. Obviously, we're going to take short breaks in between to discuss what we just saw with all, everybody else in the live reaction.
So typically what happens in a Zoom is on Tuesday, we set it up for usually 7. We might go 8 o'clock.
Well, we always go in at 7, usually a little bit before. We'll stop in. We'll go in at like 6:45, and then we'll talk for a while, and then we'll do our live reaction.
Well, we say hi, we get everything going, everybody's talking, and then we say, okay, we're shutting down, and then we go into our live reaction of the show. You watch it with us, and then we do our outtake
or outro.
And then we start talking with everybody.
And then we talk with everybody about what we just saw. Obviously, we are never given any spoilers, but just like if we missed anything, they'll be like, hey, did you see that? And we'll be like, oh my God, I did saw that, or I didn't see it, or whatever. Holly, thank you so much. Any predictions going forward? Oh, we will get to that. We will get to that. I want to finish talking about the live reactions, though, but then we'll definitely see if we have any predictions, which honestly, that's a hard question.
Hey, there's that barbecue in there, in the crock. I made that for you. Yeah.
Just for you. Okay, so this Tuesday, we're doing episode 11 and episode 12 of The Walking Dead. And then on Thursday, I believe, are doing a movie for our live reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah. We haven't figured out what movie yet, but we will.
It's a part of the thing where we're doing a movie club. So
instead of like a book club where everybody reads a book and then comes together to talk about it, basically we'll be doing that, but with a movie. So everybody, that is in our Zoom meeting that is in that tier or whatever, we'll all watch it, and then
currently,
we'll all
everything to get
discuss
started up, we had to start a tier so we get everything going.
Rachel, movie club. Yes, bitch.
Yes, bitch. we started it at $25 because we had to get everything. We had to pay for everything in advance, whatever. Well,
for the Zoom.
Now we're lowering it.
Cost,
we're going to lower it down to at the beginning of next month.
Beginning of next month, we will be lowering down so that more people can join in with us on that. We're going to be lowering it down from $25 a month to $15 a month. So it'll only be $5 more than the $10 tier, where you would get all, $10 tier gets access to pretty much everything. Mm-hmm. For $5 more, you'll then have access to the live reactions, which right now...
I'm telling you guys, if you guys are a patron right now, come on Tuesday. Come Tuesday.
Yeah. On Tuesday, we're making it available to all patrons.
All of you. So you can come check it out. Yeah. Just come check it out. I swear to God, once you do it, you're going to fall in love like I did. It is incredible. Just ask the people that are a part of it, that are in the comments right now. Is it not one of the coolest things? It really is.
It's pretty awesome, yeah.
I can't even tell you how cool can be. It's awesome.
It can be.
It's fun.
It's fun because we love talking to everybody about, and just getting other people's perspectives on things.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah, I love it. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yep. When will we start Fear the Walking Dead? We are starting.
It's coming.
We're starting Fear the Walking Dead in only a few weeks. I think like 2 or 3 weeks. I can't remember exactly. We'll be starting Fear the Walking Dead on Patreon in a couple weeks. But then obviously it will come to YouTube at some point when we have a spot open up for it on YouTube. So it'll probably be... I don't want to say for sure, because I don't want to mislead you guys, because I'm not 100% sure when it'll come to YouTube, but it will definitely come to YouTube at some point, but not immediately.
Yeah, we got to get a couple filmed, and
we have to get ahead a certain amount. We might even, I don't know how many episodes are in Fear the Walking Dead per season.
1 trillion.
I don't know much about Fear the Walking Dead. I don't know how many episodes. I don't know how many seasons. So we're going to get a little bit ahead on Patreon, and then we'll start uploading to YouTube.
Yeah, but it's coming. It's definitely...
In a couple weeks, we're starting it on Patreon, so... Where is JT, the cutie pie?
That kid is amazing.
He's upstairs probably playing Fortnite right now. Oh gosh, Jordan. Jordan says it's twerk time, Steve.
Oh my
please
God.
do it.
Can I do it for Zoom?
Oh, are we going to go into Zoom after this? We probably could for a little bit.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Are we going into Zoom after this?
Yes, bitch.
Yes, bitch. Yeah, we'll probably close this live stream down here within the next 15 minutes or so, and then we'll take a break.
I gotta close it down here shortly
because Zach. We're gonna probably close this live stream down here in a minute, but then we're gonna take a short break, and then we're going to go over on Zoom so that we can have a much more detailed conversation with some of you.
Yeah.
And Jordan,
if you're a patron,
if you're really wanting that twerk,
you got it.
Steve will give it to you in the Zoom meeting.
I think it'd be better for my son Zach.
He says, "No, Steve, please do it right now."
Dear God, Jordan, I love you, but
he can't do the twerk right now.
I got so much stuff around here.
Yeah, we're kind of in a tight space right now. But,
And I got ass.
You guys can always go back to the live stream we did in Vegas with Michelle to see his twerk, because he did give us a twerk in that
one. Twerk.
A panda twerk.
Anyway, I love you guys. We're going to kind of hop off here.
If you guys want to continue the conversation,
come over to Zoom. If you're a patron, just come on over. We'll open it up.
He double donated. He did double donate, so you're definitely going to have to give him a twerk in the Zoom meeting.
Well, yeah, once we move this stuff back.
You'll definitely get your twerk, Jordan.
Jordan, you got it.
Just in Zoom.
The Zoom boom.
The Zoom boom. What?
In the Zoom room. It's a zoom, zoom, zoom in the boom, boom. Just shake your rump.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining in with us on this live stream. I hope we answered all your questions. If not, and you're a patron, come over to Zoom, or, you know, we definitely want to see you guys over on Zoom as much as possible. So yeah, come join us over there if you got more questions.
And once this COVID-19 thing settles down, we're going to be trying to set up a duo. What do we call it?
Meet and greet?
Yeah, but it was
That
like
would
a
be
duocom or
a duocon.
Duocon.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
I would really like to do something like that where we can just sit down with some of you and talk to you face to face.
Have a fun ass time.
Yep. Anyway, love you guys so much. We hope you guys all have an amazing and awesome day.
Hope amazing happens to you. Go over to Zoom, check it out. Peace out.